Yes. We have Jords in the building.
Bashman.
Jackson, Of course. So you literally just
the buttons. That's all it is. We
haven't got the buttons. Oh, manual. I hear that still.
You literally just put out the EP About Time.
Yeah, Friday.
How's that feeling? I've seen all the retweets. I've seen a lot of people supporting this.
It's going around, isn't it? It's
exactly.
going around a bit still. No, it's good. I just appreciate like all the feedback.
Yeah.
But, because I haven't released anything like a big project, an EP since 2014. So
wow.
I just thought, let me start the year right, put out this catalogue of work before I work on the album, man.
Because the way I was put onto you was, shout out to Bethany. She literally...
Bethany Walker.
You know her? Wow.
Okay. They both smashed the same goal.
That didn't happen. No, it wasn't.
I'm joking.
Shout out to Bethany.
Shout out Bethany. I'm joking.
Do you know what? It's just like 4 government names.
I was looking in my eyes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Nah. So Bethany literally, she messaged me one day and she was like, "You need to listen to this artist, Jords." And I was like, okay, so let me go on SoundCloud and try to search. And I see that you were working with people like Bonkers. I see Thea Gajish too.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, okay, let me listen to this.
Yeah.
And your influence is the first thing that got to me. It was the way your music is. It's like proper old school vibes
man.
And that is something that's hard to come by.
I appreciate it.
In this day and age, it's hard to come by. And when I heard it and I heard the potent lyrics with it too, I was thinking, okay, this guy makes music.
You know what? It's because like, I think I'm in a little bubble where I live off nostalgia, innit? So I'm
interested.
You can tell.
I live off what I've been raised on. So I'm always listening to old school stuff. Like,
ooh, what was you raised on? Tell us. What was you raised on?
All sorts, man. Like, my dad was in a band, and his band is jazz music. So
hey, your dad is cool.
He's a cool kid. I can't even lie.
That
if
is
he's
mad
listening,
cool.
Whatever, innit? Like, no one can hear that because he gets excited. But so jazz. My mum played reggae and gospel, and R&B. I'm an R&B kid though, innit? And then obviously through being from the ends, grime.
Yeah.
You know.
What end you from?
South Croydon.
South Croydon. Okay.
Yeah.
When I heard the R&B, I just felt like the geek side of me had to come out, and I'm just gonna ask you, what R&B, what R&B artist would you throw out there?
Jaheim.
There we go. Wow. There we go.
Denell Jones.
Let's give a little silence for that and Donna. Sing it. Do your thing.
I can't sing. Let me not.
Player had Static Major in it. You know.
Oh, Static Major, of course. Heavy on the piano.
Look what you've done. The sample is of them. Yeah.
On YouTube, the YouTube version. Yes, the sample it.
So loads, man. There's so much. There's so much. I could talk about R&B for days.
You've already said Donna Jones, so you're winning. So it's calm.
That's how you know. Jords after 10 voice is on point.
Yeah.
You're probably had years of training through the
on R&B. WhatsApp. You probably just sending them voice notes.
Honestly, do you know he's probably got pre-written messages just in there, just in case he needs to fling out the nice.
Exactly.
I can't lie,
He's like, I can't lie.
Training and that. But yeah.
But what got you into music? What started your journey? Like, what would you say pushed you into it?
You know what? From being like from Croydon, Fulton Heath, so when I was about 13, 14, like you had the people from East, like you had Roll Deep and Kano and that banging.
Of course.
But then you also had people like, I don't know if you know Bonkers back in the day when it was Heath set, and you had Krypton Conan way back with the rest of Gypset and that, like Cadet.
Interesting.
So
Cadet for sure.
So, Cadet is banging.
Cadet's wavy. Cadet's wavy. But so back then, me and my brother used to write little gram bars and that.
Okay.
And then, so we bought like some £1 microphone from Argos.
Shout out the £1.
Shout Argos, yeah.
Argos started Bare Dreams. I don't think anyone should look past
Argos. All started from Argos. I'm telling you. No, then we downloaded like some free trial thing called Mixcraft and just started writing bars out of that. And then from then I just kept rapping really, but I think it changed from more grime to more rap, because I think I used to listen to the Westwood sets and I heard Wretch 32. Of
course.
Wretch 32, you know the acapella ones?
A generation.
Of course.
This guy influenced a flipping generation. This guy's amazing. Sorry.
The Wretch acapella one, and I was like, wow, like I have to start rapping.
Of course.
I started rapping, and I just wanted to copy Wretch doing all the wordplay. I was looking at like, computers and trying to make up a word to do with a computer or something.
Did you sound the same? Would you say, or do you reckon there's a progression? Do you reckon you sounded the same at the start? We
sounded the same at the start, and I always have an influence of Wretch on my music that I make today, like on the style of rapping that I'm in.
No, I mean, did you sound the same as in like? Are you as your finished project?
Oh
no, okay. How bad was it?
Higher.
Really?
Like about a whole octave higher, so I sound like a little girl. And
wow, you sound like a girl.
I would show you lot on YouTube, but I don't want to do it.
I'm fully going to ask you for this link after.
We'll do that after.
We will need that link. We will. I think. Yeah, because honestly.
Listen, don't listen to them, because who's that guy that came up and they found videos of him on hip love no
Post Malone.
Post Malone. Listen,
it's none of that.
Because
they just compared.
Don't do that to your career. I'm just telling you that now.
There's none of this.
Man will never do the hot pants. I know you came up
that was embarrassing.
That was ridiculous. Honestly, do you know what the thing is? The same day I heard him on the 50 Cent album, and I was like, I like this guy. I like this guy so much. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, and I saw that in the evening. And I was like, do you know what? I didn't really like that song that much. Anyway. It wasn't really for me.
Who would you say currently you listen to? Like just like Post Malone's one of the current ones. Who would you say?
Current people I listen to.
Yeah. Proton. I've heard of
Proton. Wretch. Like
he's like a UK party next door out here. I just want to shout out that he really does sound like he's like a UK version.
He's mad versatile as well. And so versatile.
Proton. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do my research.
Proton BS and L's BS as well.
Okay. Els, he's another one I've heard.
Els is dope.
Yeah.
Els is dope. Them man are like, I've known them for years and years. So yeah, I'm fans of them. J. Cole. I was listening to J. Cole on the way here.
100. Cole.
They're looking. They want me to say
J. Cole.
Kendrick.
No. J. Cole. I thought you would have been like proper Kendrick. Because of the sounds in your music.
You know what his phase is like? Because recently I was watching the J. Cole Road to Homecoming documentary. Yeah. So watching that, it gave me like an insight of him as a person, and I thought the reasons why he's making music is like it's quite similar to the reasons why I'm making music. Yeah. So I find
it's more relatable.
Yeah, and that kind of makes me like the music more, because then I hear the honesty in it. Whereas Kendrick, I like Kendrick a lot, but I don't really see much like
of yourself in him.
Side. Yeah. Well, I do, but I don't see it as right in front of my face, you know what I mean? I don't see documentaries and that. Yeah. I think they're out there. I just haven't watched them yet. You know what I mean? But
So you're not doing your Googles, innit?
I need to.
Do your Googles.
No Google text.
I do. One thing I do hear in a lot of your songs is poetry at the end. Through, I think it's an artist called Thea.
Yeah. Oh, I love her.
Very talented.
I love her. She's so cool. She's such a cool person as well, and she's like, she's very. What's the word? She's good at a lot of things, a lot of creative things.
I see.
So she crosses a lot of things over. So like in her poetry, you get this like aspect of, like almost you can visualize like a film in your head.
Because she started with acting.
Yeah, she does acting. She's a filmmaker. She's a writer. She's a poet.
Yeah, we've collaborated quite a lot.
But what made you want to incorporate that in your music?
I've always liked poetry. Before rap, I used to write poetry. Interesting. Back in school, cheesy dead poetry, but it's like poetry. Do you know what I mean?
Start somewhere.
Yeah, like all of that. You know what I mean?
The clicks. Are you gonna click during the freestyle too? I'm just gonna ask, just in case.
That's my job.
You could do, yeah.
That's my job. That's one.
I've been telling you, Andre's a fangirl.
So I started working with Thea about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And the first poem she did was on one of my songs years and years ago. It's like in the vault.
Was this the Drive?
It wasn't.
Okay.
This was 2011.
Wow.
The song was a song called Dear Destiny. Like, I have it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm going to shout out for that email again.
I'm going to leave you my email. Just send it.
Hey, listen.
Was it not good?
It wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, but there's been growth. You know
okay.
What I mean?
In other words, it wasn't that good, so I don't want no one to hear it.
At the time, I was like, this is sick. Then I listened to it the other day, and I was like, oh my days. This
wow.
But then we worked on another song called Immortal with Proton as well on that.
I've heard that song,
The Drive with Jordan Mackay and Galaga.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that's another person. He's mad cool as well.
Galaga.
I've been calling him Galaga.
You know what? His surname is Galaga.
But Galaga, okay. He's live.
You are around a lot of. I guess when me told you to come up for the interview, like I looked at all the people that you're associated with they all seem to be like all these your friends too, but they all seem to be creative and doing things. They're all doing things.
Best kind of circles.
People would just say like there's something in the water in South London.
Your area there must be, because
I don't know. I can't explain it. Like I think it's just, you know, when you get what you give to the world. You know what I mean?
Of course.
You know, you attract things with what you put out. You attract. So it's just
the secret.
I managed to be around those people, and I've been around a lot of the people. I've known a lot of them since I was like 15, 14. So.
And there's an association too with Bonkers, isn't there? Who's blowing up at the moment.
He's doing the mad thing
he's
right
blowing
now.
up.
You know what I mean? He's doing the mad thing right now. So.
And what's your association with him? How do you?
I just know, like, it's weird. I can't even explain it, but back in the ends, everyone knows each other. So literally, I used to live, say my road was here. Yeah. Stormzy used to live like here.
Mad.
Bonks used to live like there.
Mad.
Pro lived up there. So it was like everyone, and then Crept and Corner were just running around doing all the madness. So like by Melford Park.
That
so
sounded like, just like that. Just running around doing madness. Yeah, like you were there. You were probably around the corner when that whole My Story stuff. You were just standing there, just chilling.
You know what? Like I didn't know about it at night, but I woke up in the morning and everything was ablaze. Because that's like, he lived about 5-minute walk from my old house.
Wow.
So it was like
the same story, the same house that happened?
Same house that happened.
Wow.
And then that park, there's a park called Melford Park, and everyone used to go to that park. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's weird. That was weird, but it's good seeing everyone
prospering,
growing up and doing well. Like, I don't know everyone that well, but when you see them, you know them. Like you can see someone instantly and be like, yeah, you're from Croydon, blah 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 blah, and then it's whatever. Do you know what I mean?
I saw it, but I saw on Instagram you post up a video with of you on the piano.
Oh yeah.
I think people want to know when that song is coming, because even I heard it and I was like, okay, this sounds like a vibe.
Wait, what's this song?
It's a good song. It's like 10-15 seconds, but
it's the song. It's Get Me So. It's the track 2 on the EP, but it's like a different.
It's
a different keys arrangement. But because I got mad feedback, so I want to like arrange it properly and put it out as like a live sort of.
Yeah, because when I heard it, I played it at least 3 times thinking this is music, and I didn't know you play the piano either. So.
Do you know, honestly, I've been looking at you for the last 5 minutes saying, "Rod, there's 2 producers that's come here today, and I'm not on my dean." Right? Okay, No,
shout
do you know?
Shake my
hand. Yeah, shake my hand.
I'm shaking his hand.
That handshake was almost a couple seconds too long, Andre. I'm just telling you, you need to. I'm joking. No, stop.
I bet you want to study. You want to study. I do not, honestly. I bet I don't want to have to deal with you a different way today. Okay.
All right, we're interviewing someone like this.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to Jords.
So I wanted to ask him though, real quick. Yeah. When you make because this is something I do a lot. I'm such a beg. I want to be a producer so bad, and the reason I want to is because I like film and I do visuals, and a lot of the time you need sound for it. You know that type. Like you need like a nice sound for it. So I always thought, it'd be cool if I made my own beat and then made a visual for my beat. But every time I'll have because you do like all the layers in it, the tracks, and then I'll have like 4 tracks now, and then I'll add something in, and then it just doesn't fit. So then I remove something because I like the new thing more, and then I'm just like going round and round in circles. Like, do you ever get that? Like, you know how people get writer's blocks, you get producer's block.
Yeah, like all the time. I got so many because I don't produce all the stuff myself. I work with different producers a lot as well. But when I'm on my own, I often start something, and then it'll just be like 10 seconds, and that's all I can do. And I'll be like, okay, I can't do nothing no more. I'll be playing about with it for time, like, how about this? And it just won't work. So sometimes I would take it to someone else and be like, what's your perspective on this?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But
how long did it take you to develop About Time?
Like 2 weeks.
No way. Wow. 2 weeks, you made that whole from scratch?
Because I literally started on Christmas Eve, because I had my Mac and I was going up to Manchester for Christmas to stay at my grandma's, and then I made the beat. I made one beat and I was like, do you know what? I took talking to my brother. I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna make an EP. I don't care. Like, let me just do it now.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and then
30 days. Damn. 30 days, and you just said, okay, I'm doing it.
But sometimes you get in that zone. Like, I've done that before, and then you just have to bang it out.
Exactly, you have to, because I've been putting so much energy into the album. Like the first track that we made on the album was The Drive, and that's been out since
That's a great
last
song.
January. Do you know what I mean? So it's last February I think. But so you put so much energy into that. Sometimes it's good to have an outlet and just bang that out for a couple of weeks, and then now I'm gonna come back next week and be like, okay, let's work on the album again.
Are you coming with visuals with this EP, or are you just gonna jump right through to anything else?
Possibly. I want to make a visual. I'm not gonna say what song it's for, but I want to do. As I said, I want to do the live version of Get Me So.
Yeah,
definitely.
Hey, what was that sample? That was the Doja Cat. I was like, I clocked it straight away. I was like, oh my day.
Shout out to Doja Cat.
This is like, I don't know why, but I never thought that you would pick some like.
Do you know what?
That's not even,
that beat I didn't make myself.
Okay.
But I know I heard of Doja Cat before. I heard that song.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Then I was with my friend in the studio, and then he played that, and I was like, wait, don't do no more. I've got it, and then I just made the song like right in there. But she's